you're going to pay a price for irreparable harm to a child on my watch. I have no sympathy for you. I have sympathy for the child. You took advantage. Shame on you. You're going to jail. Shame on you. You're going to jail. The most I can put you is 180 days. And that's what you're getting. That's what we call justice.
Now, this one particular judge is giving absolutely no quarter whatsoever to this vile predator. And what I love about it is the fact that he has some seriously harsh words for him. All very, very, very well deserved, I'm sure you'll agree. So have a good look at this and see, do you think justice was served? Let me know down below. You're definitely not going to want to miss the harsh, stinging words that this judge has for this guy.
But Mr. Kelly, your attorney in the state's attorney, yes. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of the indictment and arraignment here? Can we proceed in summary?
We do, Your Honor.
In summary, this indictment alleges that on or about March 10th, 2021 in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the second-degree felony of indecency with a child. Do you understand what you're charged with here?
Yes, sir.
If convicted, you face a term of not more than 20 years or less than 2 years in prison. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
An agreement has been reached where you would be pleading guilty, prosecuted for the lesser included offense of Okay. What is the offense?
Indecent assault. Class A.
What's the section number, please?
20.
I got 22, I guess. Indecent assault 22.012. A person commits an offense without the other person's consent with intent to arouse or gratify the sexual desire of any person. Touches the breast of another person. This is a Class A misdemeanor.
Correct, Judge.
So, let's go back. So, the punishment range is not second-degree felony. It's Class A misdemeanor, right?
Judge, I'm sorry. I fill those out based on the allegation, the indictment, on what we're ultimately leading to.
How do you plead to this Class A misdemeanor, lesser included offense under this indictment? Indecent assault, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and because you are guilty? I understand all of this here. How old was the child? 10 years old?
Yes, sir.
So the only difference between this and the second-degree felony of indecency with a child is the fact that y'all just dropped the age of the victim, right, as an element.
Yes, sir.
Everything else is the same.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Not for much.
Okay. It looks like sex offender registration is not required yet.
It's not mandatory, no, sir.
And it didn't get passed in this term, I guess.
No, I don't know about you, but I definitely think that anybody who's convicted of something like this should without a doubt be put on the register, regardless of what level of misdemeanor it is. Let me know what you think, though.
To this Class A misdemeanor, the lesser included offense of what is referred to as indecent assault. And under section 22.012 of the Texas Penal Code. You have pleaded guilty voluntarily. You are mentally competent to do so. You understand the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here. to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. However, I am going to follow this agreement, defer any finding of guilt, and place you on deferred or unadjudicated probation for 2 years. You are fined $500. There will be terms and conditions of probation, which are normal and customary for this type, a general type of offense, even though I'm wanting to go to sex offender classes and other things like that, that are normal and customary for other types of the offenses. And especially in light of the fact that the complainant was 10 years old at the time of this event. There will be other terms and conditions of probation which are normal and customary for this. Now, you're also going to do 180 days in the county jail. This is a crime of indecency. A 10-year-old child is victimized. You're going to pay a price for irreparable harm to a child on my watch. I just wish it was more. You took advantage of a 10-year-old more than once, according to the probable cause affidavit.
Well, in my book, and it might be a bit over the top, but I think my remedy for that is up again a wall and a 7.62. Hell of a lot cheaper than putting these lads in jail for the rest of their lives. Not that that usually happens, sadly.
And except for everybody just dropping the age, it's a second-degree felony. Plus mandatory reporting requirements for life, I believe. Otherwise. So what this court can do in managing the fair and appropriate remedy that I guess we can assess, although how do you take back the harm to a child? There is no way. You took advantage of a child. I have no sympathy for you. I have sympathy for the child. You took advantage of a 10-year-old child. Shame on you. You're going to jail immediately, 180 days, as a condition of this probation.
Your Honor.
Anything else?
Yes, Judge, if I may, considering that he's employed currently, will the court allow us to break that up in some way? I don't have something to proffer to the court right now, but I would at least like to ask the court to
Let me just say
to consider.
Mr. Kelly is one of the most wonderful people I know. And he's a wonderful attorney, as well as just being a very fine, great man. He has children, and I know what he thinks. I know what we all think. You didn't give this child a chance to get ready for your assaultive behavior. And you did this more than once. And I have no sympathy for you. I'm not going to work on your terms in spite of the fact I would do almost anything for Mr. Kelly. This doesn't have anything to do with Mr. Kelly. He's trying his best to help you, but he cannot undo your terrible misdeed. It was an unnatural act you performed on a child. Shame on you. You're going to jail. The most I can put you is 180 days. And that's what you're getting. That's what we call justice under these circumstances. Unfortunately, we can't undo the assault that you performed on a 10-year-old child. shame on you. Anything else? That's, in all due respect, if it was any other kind of circumstances, Tom, but I feel sorry for that child. That is all.
And off the dirty Nance goes to prison for a lot shorter stay than I think, and I'm sure most of you think he deserves. And I just say this judge, I think, did a great job with what he could. And I'm sure, given the opportunity, he would have put this guy away for the rest of his life, which again, I think he truly deserves. He's taken that away from that child and God knows how many others. Let me know what you think the punishment should be. Anyway, lads and lassies, it's kind of hard to say. I hope you enjoyed this video given the current situation of the video. However, I really do hope that you enjoyed seeing this justice get served. We'll catch you in the next one, folks. Sláinte.